Hello, I'm on my way in to visit Jette at Oticon. At Oticon they had three very important summits that they have executed since the beginning of the COVID. Jette is quite experienced as an event manager, and we're going to hear her story and her experiences about the challenges that she had professionally and personally from going from in-person to online events. So let's go in and meet Jette.
My name is Jette. I've been working with the organization for 32 years. I am the event manager of Oticon, which is a company under the umbrella of Demand.
Jette, we are here to talk about events because you're a seasoned event planner, and I know, like everybody else, you had the challenges when we went into a lockdown.
Absolutely.
You have 3 summits?
This year I had
three summits already. Could
Exactly.
you tell us a little bit about the challenges and how you actually solved them?
The background for having the summits is that they are global summits for the employees of the organization, so that's B2B. We usually meet 2 times a year for the Oticon summits, and we haven't been able to do that this year. So we made a decision to make them online or virtual, which was a bit of a challenge as we had never done that before. So instead of being the event manager of something going on in real life, I had to be the project manager of an online event. That was quite a change.
So actually you pivoted at an early stage. You decided to build your own studio.
We got the opportunity to elaborate on an already existing studio that was used for webinars, but as this was going to be virtual, it had to be converted into a live studio. So we did that pretty early, and we bought some really nice screens.
What was the biggest professional challenge for you as a project manager?
Well, the whole thing about converting things from live, from being there physically to live, is huge. People on stage at a normal summit, they have a little bit more space both physically but also mentally. If you say something wrong, you can change it immediately, and you can make a little joke or something. It doesn't work the same way live, and we had to tell people about that, though I didn't know nothing about that at that stage. But try to convert people's mindsets to doing two different things and still have the same message, but while you can have maybe 1 hour on stage, you can now you have to deduct that to 15 minutes or something. So get to the point. That's the most important thing. No babbling along, just get to the point.
So finally, about engagement. Yeah, this is, it's something that, are they able to engage with each other, or how? If not, do you see a chance that they will be able to in the future?
Well, what we did in the beginning was that we urged people in our sales companies to sit together while we did the summit from here.
Yeah.
That was the only engagement we could do at that point, because that was all we knew about. So they did that, and then they could discuss while the whole thing was going on. I think that was step 1. At the top management summit, we engaged them by sending out a little package beforehand. You can't do that if you've got 200 people, but top management 100, you can do it. We sent them a little package with a little letter, pen and pad, and headset, because we have the Sennheiser earbuds company, so a little treat. And that was the first step of engagement, and they were really engaged in this. They thought that was great fun. Then we had the split out sessions during the 2 times 4 hours. That can be a killer. And that was how we could do it, because we learn all the time, and this was the start. And I think it was nice. We get good feedback. The evaluation said that they felt engaged. They thought it was a bit long, 2 times 4 hours over 2 days. Same time every day. So we had people sitting in Asia at 2:30 in the morning. That is killing people. We knew that. But they were positive, and they thought it was a brilliant idea. But the bottom line was also, and that a lot of them wrote that, we will meet again.
So, I mean, thinking from us, from Oticon, we will meet again. We don't know.
We will.
We don't know when, or we don't know where, but we are not letting this little crisis stop us, because we are developing, and I hear also that you are constantly in a development, seeing how you can engage with different groups.
We're trying. Next year in March we have the World Hearing Day, which is an ongoing thing we host it, but it's WHO who does it. And we have discussed the whole morning, how can we make that virtual and interesting. And this is the segment of old people that are not really engaged too much in the virtual life. How can we engage them, and how can we find a solution to that? So yes, we're learning, or we're trying to develop. How it goes, we don't know, but we are positive.
So thank you, Jette, for bringing us in. It was really interesting, and we can't wait. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us, because as a part of MPI, Jette has been, how long time have you been a member of MPI?
11 years, I think.
11 years. I mean, it's about sharing knowledge and sharing what we can, the new platforms and all the learnings. So thanking from us at MPI Scandinavia.